After World War II, Americans watched the skies for insidious enemies who might want to harm us. During the 1950s, whenever my family went to see sci-fi movies, I knew these evils were aliens from outer space. But as long as the creeping unknown was just in the theater, I was safe from the sci-fi movie invasions of the 1950s. Number 5, Invisible Invaders. Directed by Edward L. Kahn and starring John Hager, John Carradine, Philip Tung, Robert Hutton, and Gene Byron. Invisible invaders say that they already own the moon. They arrive on Earth to inhabit the recently deceased. They give the people of our planet a warning.
People of Earth, this is your last warning. All human life will be destroyed in a war you cannot win.
In 24 hours, zombies will walk the Earth and cause destruction across the globe. The dead will destroy the living, and the people of Earth will cease to exist. Luckily, after the absolute carnage begins, the main characters hide in a bunker until they can safely figure out how to stop the ongoing invasion.
We'll have to bring one of the creatures into the bunker.
Number 4, It Came from Outer Space. Directed by Jack Arnold and starring Richard Carlson, Barbara Rush, Kathleen Hughes, Russell Johnson, Charles Drake, and Joe Sawyer. A futuristic soccer ball-shaped spaceship crashes into the Earth. A scientist and his fiancée discover that shape-shifting aliens have arrived. They are abducting the townspeople and taking on their form, becoming their eerie duplicates.
Don't be afraid.
The alien is evident when the scientist catches it staring into the sun. A normal human reaction would be, "Ah!" But the duplicate's response was,
Yes, the sun. Beautiful.
but when the aliens abduct the fiancée, the scientist tries to get her back.
Helen!
But what does she really look like? Number 3, Thing from Another World. Directed by Christian Nabai and starring James Arness, Margaret Sheridan, Kenneth Tobey, Robert Cornwaite, Sally Crichton, Douglas Spencer, Dewey Martin, and Robert Nichols. Scientists, the military, and a reporter gather at a North Pole research base to figure out what crashed nearby. What they find is a flying saucer frozen under the ice.
We finally got one.
We found a flying saucer.
They accidentally blow up the craft, attempting to get it out of the ice, but they do see what must be a large humanoid creature frozen there.
Hold back there! Keep it going! Keep it going!
What tie-me-up games have to do with the plot escapes me.
Idea. Come here. Well, look at you.
After the alien gets loose, he gets its arms ripped off during a fight with a pack of huskies. The scientists discover that the alien needs blood to survive, and his parts grow. Of course, the curious scientists are more than willing to help, but allowed to live, this plant person will continue to spread like any plant life, and an invasion of his kind is inevitable. Number 2, Invaders from Mars, directed by William Cameron Menzies and starring Jimmy Hutt, Arthur Franz, Helen Carter, Leif Erikson, Hilary Brooke, Morris Ancrum, William Edward Phillips, Janine Peru, and Luce Luz Potter. The story begins with threats as seen through the eyes of a 10-year-old who discovered the Martians' invasion. The boy got the crap scared out of him when he realized the aliens had taken over his parents.
Say, Dad, when you're out there, did you see anything?
Let's not start that flying saucer nonsense again.
Hey, Dad,
Now, what do you want?
what happened to your net? It looks like there's a...
Nothing. I caught it on a barbed wire fence.
The youngster did everything he could to help the scientists and military win the battle to defeat the alien intruders until they captured him. Worth noting was the leader, who the Martians described as mankind developed to its ultimate intelligence. In actuality, this guy was an actress, Luce Potter, born in Chihuahua, Mexico. The producers never mentioned her name in the credits, but neither were the other Martians in the movie, for that matter. There were also scary and tense moments because the intruders had insidious weapons. Number 1, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, directed by Don Siegel and starring Kevin McCarthy, Dana Winter, Carolyn Jones, King Donovan, Larry Gates, and Gene Wiles. Many tell a kindly small-town doctor a similar story, which includes a child.
He's got the crazy idea she isn't his mother.
She isn't! Don't let her get me!
Nobody's gonna get you, Jimmy.
Then a friend,
Then he is your Uncle Ira. Can't you see that? No matter how you feel, he is.
But he isn't. There's something missing. There's no emotion. None.
and even an old girlfriend with the top of a dress that looks like whipped cream.
He's an imposter or something, someone who only looks like Ira.
Soon the doctor discovers that alien plant spores have fallen from space and duplicates of people are being grown in pods after these same people sleep. These pod people take over almost the entire town, and the pod seeds are now being shipped to neighboring cities and beyond.
Milltown, the third truck. Dummy Springs, the third truck. Dummy Springs.
The once calm and logical doctor gives an impassioned plea to others to stop the invasion from occurring.
You fools, you're in danger! Can't you see? They're after you! They're after all of us! Our wives, our children, everyone! They're here already! You're next!
Well, that's my list. Thanks for the watch. Let me know your favorite movies from the 1950s in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and explore my many other endless perceptions.